The most important piece of our compensation plan is a position called director. That's the building block of our company, director. Okay, this right here is what made our company, our team, with the fastest growing team in the history of Shaklee. In our first 90 days, our team had over 125, 150 directors in our team in our first 90 days. And this is what no other team had ever done before. There's some that done more sales, but the director qualification and the structure is so important to the fast track, to the dream plan, to how everything works. And to be a director, there's different combinations of doing it, but the requirement is 2,000, what we call personal group volume. Okay, personal group volume is any volume that you do from your own personal number, any of your distributors, customers, associates, anybody that's not another director. So just to give you, to graphically give you a view of what personal group volume is, this guy is a director. Okay, so no volume under here can be counted as personal group volume. Everybody else, no problem. Customers, distributors, your own, all of it, personal group volume. The moment it becomes a director, it's no longer personal group volume. It's what we call, in our industry, it's what we call everything that's not underneath another director is called unencumbered. That's a very important term, unencumbered. It means not under another director. Everything under a director is called encumbered. And so, actually, I'll erase the whole thing because I can easily draw it back up. So the goal to become a director is 2,000 personal group volume. And every month, to maintain director status, you have to do 2,000 personal group volume. Okay, there are a couple exceptions to that, but I'll come to those later on. Okay, but the 2,000 personal group volume is what causes many people to fail in Shaklee. Okay, and the reason why, they don't understand how simple it really is to create the 2,000 personal group volume. Once we understand the concept of how to go out and build this, the 2,000 personal group volume, it's not a hard thing to do. Like I said, there are some exceptions. Whenever you promote out another director, okay, so here is Sarah, here is Carlos, okay, and the goal is 2,000 personal group volume. If Carlos becomes a director in the month of November, okay, so in November, Carlos has 2,000. Remember, Sarah cannot count any of Carlos' volume. So she's sitting here going, oh man, where am I going to get 2,000? I can no longer count him because it can happen week 2, week 3 in the month. So what Shaklee has done, they have said the month, the current month. There you go, Sarah. She's following me right along. The month that you promote somebody out, you only have to do 1,000. Okay, the following month. So this would be month number 1. This would be month number 2. You only have to do 1,250. Month number 3, 1,500. And month number 4, now you go back up to 2,000. See, you got the compensation plan. You got the compensation plan. So it's that simple to do. Now, everything that I'm sharing with you, this is found in the document called How the Dream Plan Works. And then there's also a document called, in rewards and incentives. And it comes in every distributor kit. And it's being translated into Korean right now. Because those 2 documents are very important elements of understanding. And so once we understand, this concept right here, it's not very hard, because as I share with people, the goal is for you to develop a brand new director every 1 to 2 months. You see, if you develop a director every 1 to 2 months, you either only have to do 1,000 or 1,250. You don't have to do 2,000. And it's very simple. Like in my household, I take the products, my wife takes the products, my daughter takes the products, my sons, they both, you know, not as much because they're younger, but they both take the products, the vitamins, the minerals, the shakes, especially like because they play baseball. Both my boys are very active in baseball, so they take the sports performance products. They take, you know, it's called Performance, which replaces Gatorade. No artificial colors, much higher than quality than Gatorade. Our Olympic athletes take it. That product was developed for the astronauts. It was called AstroAid. When the astronauts went up to space, when they would be coming back down, they would get dehydrated. And so, you know, they would get dehydrated and actually pass out. Okay, because all the liquids, you know, they're coming into orbit, all the liquids would leave their bodies, right? So what they started to do, they developed this product called AstroAid, which would go ahead and help keep them hydrated so they would not pass out during re-entry into the atmosphere. Well, that's a lot of the foundation for Gatorade, and we have our own called Performance. And again, the difference is when you go to Gatorade, yellow 5, red 20, whatever, blue 12, you know, all those artificial colors and sweeteners. With us, none of that. It's called Performance. And so anyways, when you take, you know, the weight products, you know, the weight management products, the sports nutrition products, you take the, you know, in our green ecological, my wife does all the laundry, Shaklee detergent. You know, no Windex, no 4-9 in our house, no Pledge. You know, it's all, you know, our own product, the Basic H2, because it's a multi-purpose. Again, in our garage, when we cleaned it up yesterday, using the Basic G. And then the beauty products. You know, when I shave, I don't buy shaving cream. I use the Shaklee, it's called the cleansing bar. So I take the cleansing bar and I touch my face, it's nice and soft. You know, and then I suffer from a lot of acne as a young kid. You know, and so as a young kid, I had a lot of acne, so I used the Shaklee instead of aftershave with alcohol, which irritates your skin really bad. I used the Shaklee Balancing Toner and Moisturizer as an aftershave. It lasts you 6 months, you know, and so you end up saving money. That's the thing about Shaklee products, concentrated, so that when you take soap, okay, we buy a box of soap, okay, the laundry powder. It's approximately $34, $37 director price, 224 loads, okay? It's $34 initially, Tide maybe like $8 initially, but you would have to buy 12, you know, Tide bottles before ours finishes up. And no chemicals, you know, so I never get any allergies, no rash, and clothes last a lot longer. Because whenever you're washing and it's got the chemicals, your clothes begins to break apart and look that easily. With this shirt is over a year old, you know, I'm not, yeah, I should buy them more often maybe, but they last, you know, clothes last you longer because of the quality of the actual ingredient. Should I stop for a little bit?
No,
Okay. So in our household, for us, we order, you know, about 700. Oh, okay.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. How are you?